How does it feel to know that the church's wealth is more than you can ever imagine? A recent report reveals a staggering figure. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints' wealth has swelled to an immense $50.5 billion in reportable securities as of the last day of December in 2023. To put that into perspective, this amount represents nearly 1/5 of the church's net worth. These figures aren't just impressive, they're monumental. But as we marvel at these numbers, it's vital to remember that they raise some significant questions. How is this wealth being managed? How is it being used? And most importantly, is this level of wealth becoming a hindrance rather than a help to the church's mission? These questions aren't just idle curiosity, they're essential in understanding the financial dynamics of one of the world's largest religious institutions. But where does all this wealth come from, and why should it raise eyebrows? You might be wondering, where does the church get all this money from? The answer lies in two main avenues: investment returns and tithing revenue. The church has amassed an impressive portfolio that has continuously yielded significant returns over the years. But it's not just about the investments. A substantial portion of the church's wealth also comes from tithing revenue, contributions made by members of the church. Yet, this reliance on tithing revenue and investment returns has stirred up a storm. Some argue that the church's use of tithes, sacred offerings made by its members, for investments rather than immediate charitable purposes, raises questions about the stewardship of funds. Is it right to use these sacred contributions for investments that may not directly benefit the contributors or fulfill immediate charitable needs? Moreover, the church's substantial liquid assets raise eyebrows about the size of its reserve fund and the lack of transparency in its usage. Without a disclosed reserve fund policy, how can we be certain that these funds are being used in the best possible manner? The question that then arises is, does the church need transparent policies on reserve fund management and communication? Imagine donating to a cause and not knowing where your money is going. This is the predicament faced by many donors and members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The church's substantial liquid assets, nearly 20% of its net worth, have sparked concerns. Why? Because there's a lack of transparency regarding its usage. We're talking about billions of dollars here, folks. And without a disclosed reserve fund policy, questions arise. Questions about stewardship of funds, about the sacredness of tithing. And these aren't just idle questions. They're concerns that have implications for public perception and the effective utilization of resources for charitable purposes. The solution? Clear policies on reserve fund management. Transparent communication with donors and members. These are not just nice-to-haves, they're necessities. They're the keys to maintaining trust, to ensuring that the church's wealth is being used in a way that aligns with its mission and values. As we wrap up, it is clear that the church's wealth is a matter of public interest, and transparency is key to maintaining trust.